Alright, so I was looking online for how to disable or how to remove the pump out of this. This is a Funsicle pump. Came with a 16-foot pull and it quit working. I actually think it's just this plug-in, but I've wanted a sand filter for a while, so I bought a sand filter. The issue with the Funsicle pools is you have to keep this skimmer because of the big hole in the side of the pool. And I didn't see a video on how to take it out. So I'm going to record this video and see if I can't get this out so maybe somebody else could do this. So we'll see here if we can't get this this cap off here. Well, apparently I'm not strong enough. You'll have that from time to time. So I'm going to take a screwdriver and just a rubber mallet. I'll kind of put a little pressure on here to hold this. We'll try to tap it off here. There it goes. I'm assuming you don't want to have to hit this very hard. It's just a soft plastic here. Let's see if we made a dent in that. We did. Cool. So take this off. Now, I don't really know if this is possible because I'm worried about it leaking after we get the pump out, but we'll see kind of what happens here. Okay, well, that was step one. We did get the pump out, but I don't know how we're going to bypass it. So I'm wondering, there's a black ring here, taken off. Okay. So it looks like this is something. I don't know. Cool. So we've got this little propeller thing out. Honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do. Because now there's no restriction on the propeller. I don't think we are going to get, I don't think we're going to get this cord out because it looks like this is probably sealed with this black, I don't know what they call it. It's like it feels like a silicone, but I think that's it. And then for safety, we'll probably cut this cord off and like tie it up or something. Actually, instead of cutting it, we'll just take this, end off, and then we'll just zip tie this all together so it's nice and, out of the way. So let's do that real quick. I think these are Phillips. They are Phillips screwdriver. See if we can use the drill. Speed it up just a little bit. I don't think that drill's gonna work. A little bit too big. So we'll get a smaller one here. Alright, so we're gonna take this out. And I actually have a hunch that the issue with this pump is not the pump itself, but the this plug-in. So what happened was we put a tarp underneath our pool this year, and when we did that, it created some pooling of some water, and then this was just kind of sitting in the water after it rained. So I'd say that it shorted out inside of here. I think the pump is actually good, but I keep hearing that the sand pumps are better, so I figured it was okay time for an upgrade. Another thing about the sand pump that I have anyways, I had to buy a special adapter hose for this 1 1/4 inch fitting. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. This had water inside of it. So I'm kind of shocked, but apparently this is not, something didn't seal in this thing, because this should have been isolated, because there's a gasket in here, but for some reason it definitely was not. So it's definitely the plug-in that's bad. Yeah, the water is just dripping out of here. This thing is toast. At least the GFCI outlet did its job. It tripped it, wouldn't let it come on. So thankful for that, but this thing's toast. Same situation here. We're gonna open this up. Yeah, I'm shocked that it got water in it. I guess it was just sitting in water. But this is a lesson going forward that I'm going to tie up my plug-in connection and not leave it laying on the ground, because if water pools, it will cause it to quit working. Okay. Okay, so this is trash. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna snip the ends off of these. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to take a wire nut and wire nut those together. I gotta find my wire nuts though. The garage is kind of a mess. No, not over here. I don't know where the wire nuts are. I have a whole spot of electrical stuff. Here's my crimps. Oh, it might be over here. We got a bunch of stuff hanging up on walls and stuff. Some of it's labeled, some of it's not. Depends on the day. Okay, so I can't find that, so I'm not gonna waste a video on that. But anyways, I'm gonna clean this up. You see here, it's just got dirt all over it. I'll probably take it outside and just take a water hose to it. Looks like this is a rubber gasket, so that looks good. But basically, all we did, you can see in here, is now there's not really much restriction because the propeller's gone. So that'll work out great. But that's how you do it, I guess.